Hello and good morning, Mr. McCarthy here with this week's video update for Friday, October 21st. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope this is going to be a little of a quick one, so just to keep you updated because I know I went a little long at the last one. But let me start off with some cool things we're doing here at the school. So we have our own student youth organization here called Skills USA. It's one of the largest in the country, and it gives our students like a sense of community. We do fundraising events, volunteer work, school-wide activities. So we actually have a couple fun school-wide activities going on right now. The first one is like a Halloween theme, door decoration. So every program gets to decorate their front door, which is somehow related to their program. So if we teach photography and video, we'll have a skeleton holding a camera or something. So it's just a fun way to get everybody to promote the program and decorate. And the kids, it's funny, the kids have an amazing time doing it. Gives them a little bit of free time to relax and do some fun stuff with other students. Actually, and also if they win, if our class wins the decoration contest, we win a Philly soft pretzel party. So I guess you can imagine how motivated our students are to win. I think I should start giving out pretzel trays to my students. Maybe they get all their projects done on time. But so, you know, it's a fun activity. We also have some other things coming up. As a school-wide function, we're doing something called Fan Pledge. And our students are going to be asked to work as an entire team across the whole entire school. And Fan Pledge is basically a way, it's almost like a telethon. Students collect names of family, friends that they think that may consider donating to Central Monco. And the money goes towards programs here at the school, or for students that maybe can't afford their kits or their uniforms, things like that. So we just call around. It's like a down and dirty 40-minute telethon. The students call and ask for donations. And it's just a fun way for the students to work together and build their communication skills while also helping a good cause. So that'll be coming up in November, but just to make you aware. Also, we're still waiting. I apologize. The uniform company that we use is still having supply issues, as much as the rest of the country at this point. But I will let you know when the uniforms come in. We are also offering zippered hoodie sweatshirts for our students. It's a new thing, but it's a lot easier when the kids come in. They just have to, throw it over their shoulders and zip it up, and it's easier for them to be prepared to wear their uniform. So those are available for $27. Some parents have already paid in Guardians, but if your student would like to have a zippered sweatshirt, please ask them when they get home, and then just have them bring the money in. I will stop collecting the money on November 1st so I can put the order in. I also did text all the students to say, hey, talk to your parents and guardians to make sure you have your money in by next week so you can get your hoodie. But moving on, right now we're doing projects. I am the first level teacher, so all the first level students are wrapping up a cool project. It's a mashup where they have to take, actually got to take 4 songs. So 2 have vocals, just the vocals, and 2 are instrumental tracks. So say, for example, you pick a Taylor Swift song with her vocals, and then you want to pick an instrumental song from, say, a rock and roll band like AC/DC. So you would mix those 2 tracks together to come up with a new, unique sounding song. And they have to take those songs to make a 3-minute hype video. And a hype video is like sports highlights. It has to be 3 minutes, so it would be all of Philly's greatest sports moments for all the teams, or just the Phillies, or just the Eagles. So they can pick from sports, video game content, so it could be actual gameplay, or any kind of screen captures from video gameplay, or promotional and video stuff from YouTube. And then the third one would be from a movie or streaming service. So it could be their favorite TV show that they set to music, but that's what they're working on. That's actually due on Monday. But actually, from what I've seen and heard right now, they're doing a really good job. They're actually learning how to edit sound now in Apple's GarageBand, taking multiple tracks and cutting and trimming and fading in and fading out and audio effects and samples and all kinds of fun stuff. So they're wrapping that up. Second and third level are now working on candy advertisements, which they love because when they're done their video, they can eat the candy. So they're actually broken into teams to do their own video. So teams of 4 or 5, they're using the school, different rooms, and they're filming their candy advertisements, which is pretty cool. So the scripts were due at the end of this week, actually today, and next week they should begin filming and then wrapping up by next week. My first level students will be moving on to the next area of sound, which is called Foley sound editing, where you watch movies, especially animated films, and you add the sound effects like the crunching noises walking through leaves or footsteps or crashes and bangs. So we actually have the kids doing fun stuff, creating their own sound effects to movie tracks. So that's a really fun project the kids do. So that's what we got going on. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Please also, as I said before, please try and keep up by logging into Schoology and PowerSchool and looking at their attendance and their grades. If students are absent, please make sure that you also send us a note so they can be excused. Sometimes the sending school does not pass that information on to us, and they're marked unexcused absence here. So if you could, please bring in the note. We'll make a copy of it, and they can bring it to their sending school, but just keep an eye on their attendance. Please keep an eye on their grades. I know some failure notices went out, which does happen. It is hard starting a new program like that's structured like ours. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns at all, please reply back to this email or the text that sent you the link to this, and I will be glad to talk over any information about your student. So that's it for this week. Have an excellent weekend, and I will see you on our next update next Friday. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.